not sure.
If you pass your kidney stone, are you gonna keep it?
Yeah, you should. You should frame it.
You should actually sell it. That would be a good meme.
All right, chat, start bidding. Start bidding.
Are you allowed to put kidney stones on eBay?
So. You're not allowed to sell any, like, I don't think you can sell anything that comes from your body.
Bro.
Because I'm pretty sure 2Mad tried to sell his hair, but he couldn't because like eBay has like a...
What hair?
Well, he shaved his head a long time ago. It was like a few years ago.
No.
He had hair and then he like shaved it
What
and tried
is
to sell
2Mad up to these days? Does he still upload?
Just...
I rated him the other day on Twitch. He was playing like Overwatch or something.
I feel like he's just doing shit.
He'll play Overwatch and he won't say a word.
He's dirty.
He'll just play Overwatch.
He's actually
dirty.
Oh yeah,
he's fucking insane at Overwatch. He's pretty nuts at video games.
I suck at Overwatch, dude. I don't get it.
He hasn't uploaded in 5 months.
Dang.
He's chilling.
That's sad. That's me. He might upload on his other channel.
Yeah, I feel like he has multiple.
I know he still tweets.
Oh yeah, 4 days ago. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I was on his. I don't even know which one's his main channel anymore because 2Mad360 used to be his second channel, right?
Second, yeah.
Yeah, but now that one has more subs than his main, so I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck channel's what anymore.
I was hoping that was gonna happen with McNasty, and I could just abandon my main channel.
Abandon it? Abandon your channel with 2 million subscribers.
I don't know.
Why are you so dumb?
There have been so like Schlatt, right? Schlatt has a main channel, but he hasn't uploaded on like 2 years. But the channel he uploads on now
also owns like 9 businesses. Why would you not keep
but I'm saying like
an extra money source that's free?
There have been a few YouTubers who have like moved on to a new channel that ended up doing better than their actual original channel.
There's some people who have cut their legs off and got gold medals in the Special Olympics. Why would you like? You don't need to. You just
There's
stay
that kidney
on
stone. There's that kidney stone. It's coming, baby.
This is what McNasty does every time. Every time he's losing an argument, he just does that. He just makes.
He's like the world's worst lawyer. Your Honor. Oh, fuck.
We literally saw him kill this guy in the middle of the day with a knife.
Not guilty.
You're such a fuck ass. It's insane.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised I have like well enough energy right now. I was kind of tired when I woke up.
Yeah, piss and blood takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, it takes a toll on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned eBay, and I want to share something with you guys. This is a very legitimate, legitimate ad that was posted on, I think it was Craigslist. This guy.
So not eBay.
Well, whatever. It reminded me anyway. This guy.
Dude, I saw this. I've seen this before.
This guy, this is a picture of a guy who will pay you $150 to swim around in your septic tank. Now, this is very real. This is not.
Now, dude, is this you? Like, are you plugging yourself?
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw this, dude, when I first saw this, the first person that came to my mind was Dew.
Well, now listen. Just let me self-promo for a minute. I will pay you $150 to swim around in your septic tank. Now, click on that Reddit link for a video of him actually doing it. He goes in there.
I've seen this.
He goes in there with his little GoPro and he swims around in his septic tank. Now, here's what the ad reads for the Spotify listeners. Some people might judge me for this, but it's what I enjoy. I will pay you $150 an hour to bring my equipment in and gain access to your septic tank. I then have my associate close the tank after I've set my tripod up and camera. Believe it or not, it's a great place to reflect.
No, it's not.
To reflect? That's the only reason. That's the reason he goes in there. Not anything sexual or...
Yeah. I mean, it's an untapped market.
He could go to a park to reflect. He could go, whatever, but like...
I got 2 septic tanks for him to come in. That's $300 for me.
Yep.
Do you think he goes in there and like jerks off?
Stocks.
Well, look at the Reddit.
Well, he records it.
Look at the Reddit video. He goes in and he like bathes in it and stuff.
Dude, that's like he's gonna die. Like
we should get him on. We should get him on the podcast.
I would love to get him on the podcast. Although I think he's a felon.
He will have the best poop story ever on the Goons podcast.
This guy's out pooped me, and I'm kind of jealous, to be honest.
Dude, imagine what his mattress looks like.
Okay, so I have questions. Like, this guy's actually covered in head to toe in shit. Does he get in his car after this? Like, what happens after he gets out of the tank?
You think somebody that spends all their money climbing into people's septic tanks has enough money to afford a car?
Does he just
He's walking home.
He walks.
He
gets on a bus. He gets
known.
He gets an
public
Uber.
transport.
Well, somebody in the Reddit says that this guy's name is Gary Moody, who's a guy that I've actually brought up before, who is the guy that got arrested for sitting in the bottom of a porta potty and watching women shit.
Yeah.
So I think this guy's actually like
Colorado,
a criminal.
right?
Yeah.
So his love for poo has landed him in nothing but a career in getting in people's septic tanks because of his
Yeah.
But
life.
he's not.
He probably
It's not
can't
a
get a
career
normal job
because
because he's a
paying.
criminal.
Well, he has to be. How is this being funded? He has to have some.
I'd say that's a
source of
pretty
revenue.
That
normal
is
job.
true. That is true.
Because
Yeah.
he's paying people a good
You reckon
rate.
he's got like a GoFundMe?
I mean,
Gary
how-
Moody
Does he-
is
does he
climbing into
stream?
people's septic
Does he-
tanks.
Does he stream on
he
Live
just-
Leak or whatever?
He just streams Overwatch on Twitch. Normal guy.
Completely normal. Aside from that,
yeah, no, I mean, he's got to have ultimate pink eye or something. He's got to have every disease.
Yeah.
dude,
I'd
he
like
is
to
probably,
ask him about his uniform. Is it like poo proof?
He might
is
not
it-
even have a uniform on. He might just look like that.
Poopophobic.
That's how his body has morphed to defend against poo particles.
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
dude, that is fucking insane.
Who is his associate? How much is
Yeah.
his associate getting paid? Like,
What if
is
he's on
like his
salary for like
mom?
$250,000 a year? His associate, just like an insanely high-paying job to watch this guy slop around and shit like a pig.
Yeah, this-
dude, that guy does not need any vaccines. He is immune to everything.
that's
can-
what I was saying the other day. Like, I was sharing this with Spoon, and I was like, this guy has to have like all immunities to everything.
No, yeah, absolutely. That guy can do anything, and he's fine.
Yeah.
That guy, that's fucking insane. What a cool guy.
Yeah.
very
We should definitely
interesting
get him on the
life.
podcast.
Yeah, he'd be our first actual convicted felon on the podcast. Well,
There might be
never
one coming
mind.
up. We might have.
We've actually
we
had
might
to
have one
delete
soon.
several podcasts. Never mind.
Dude, is it us that's doing this, man? Like, are we
Yeah.
the problem? Do people just come on the Goons podcast, get mad, and go, "I'm gonna fucking sexually assault a minor"? Like, out of those guys, just drove me insane. Like, what?
Maybe-
Are we the problem?
Maybe we
it's
need to
us.
do the. Maybe we'll have the reverse effect on Pooh Man, and he'll become like the CEO of like
Become
a big
P-Man.
oil company or something. Like,
I feel like maybe he's already like a big tech startup guy. Like he lived
What
in
if-
like
Yeah.
he lived in like
it is pretty impressive that he can fucking. I guess I don't know if he streams himself, or even the fact that he records himself in a septic tank. Like that's a pretty impressive setup he's got going.
Maybe
on
it's
there.
just like
Yeah.
Dr. Fauci doing some research in there. So he's just got this infinite amount of money to just go to people's houses and swim in their shit.
Yeah.
I would invite him over. I wish I had a septic tank. I might buy a house with one so I can meet this guy. To be fair.
If you
Fill
told
it
me he
up
was
for like
like,
a
Love
year.
my house. I
if you
got
told me he
two.
was like the CEO of like QuickBooks or like Quicken, I feel like I would believe that.
CEO of LinkedIn swims in septic tanks now.
Yeah.
He has nothing else to do until it's tax season, so he just swims around in people's shit.
It's all write-offs. It's part of the business.
It's right.
Oh my God, he probably doesn't pay any taxes. This is all write-offs because he has an associate. He has an employee. It's all write-offs.
They'd be in the net negative through their company. So yeah, the government would be like, no taxes. He's losing money over there.
Oh
and in
my
reality, he's
God.
just swimming in shit until April.
How would you report that sort of income? Like, yeah, I swim in people's shit. That's my full-time thing.
Well, I guess I reckon. Just
I mean,
like that.
sex workers have to describe their shit. Like, not that much different, I guess.
Yeah, but that's like still pretty common. Like people know that hookers and shit exist.
What
and, like,
raises more of an
strippers.
eyebrow? Hookers or swimming in septic tanks?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, definitely septic tank. Now that you're saying it out loud.
Yeah.
I mean, prostitution is the oldest profession in the world. Septic tanks have probably only been around for 100 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Humans used to just walk down the sidewalk and it was full of human shit and stuff. So.
I gotta
Yeah.
pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, he's
You throw
going
the
to
monkey
fill
out.
his septic tank up for the guys.
He's going to check out a house with a septic tank real quick. It's so fucking weird.
Nobody say anything until Dude gets back.
You want to just sit in silence, look at his little monkey?
Just imagine like listening to the podcast and all of a sudden it just goes silent for like 80 seconds.
I'd probably think my speakers broke. I'd probably
Yeah.
go insane. Well, that's like I started because my best of I forget what year it was. I think it was a 2021. But my opening clip was the clip of like us being silent for like about a minute and something, and we're just playing Siege, normal gameplay, and then that's when Grizzy's like, "I'm thinking about drinking tonight." Like
That's a
that
good one.
clip, I opened one of my videos with it, and literally half the comments were like, "Dude, I thought my fucking headphones were broken." They were like actually upset. So I learned not to do that. But I'm gonna be honest, I put it there strictly so the video would get monetized because the first minute was complete silence. If they could find something to demonetize there, then I don't fucking know anymore.
Yeah.
I wonder what's gonna happen with YouTube's new CEO. I wonder if there's gonna be any like major changes. What are y'all's
Apparently,
thoughts?
he was the one that was pushing NFTs and shit. So not a
Yeah.
good sign. Not
He also
a
had
good sign.
a card to play in the whole removing the dislike button thing too.
Yeah, he did do that as well.
So just full of great ideas all around the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Susan fucking Wahonki wasn't exactly great, but like, fuck, at least she just did nothing.
I really still will never understand why the dislike button is still there, but only we can see it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so stupid. Well, I get why they did it so like people would like stop like sending like basically hate crowds towards like creators getting canceled and shit. It's the same reason they got rid of like the live sub count, so people would just stop unsubbing and like to watch people's careers fall apart. They wanted to kind of
That's like it's necessary though. Like you need to know like
like
if a
just-
creator fucked a kid and people are people need
welcome
to know
back,
that.
too.
What the
welcome
hell?
back.
We talking about
Like if I went and found a new
people in our
creator
business?
and his most recent video has like a fucking 20% to 80% like to dislike ratio, I would want to know why, and then I would find out that he was like a horrible person.
Are you talking
Well,
about
I
the
would
removal of
mainly-
dislikes or what?
I would mainly use it as a gauge for like if I was watching a tutorial about how to
Yeah.
wire up an oven in my home and how not to like kill myself. But now it's like, because like if you watch like tutorial videos and shit, you'd be like, oh, okay, well this guy's or whatever is doing something that I need to watch a tutorial for, and you would immediately I would go to the comments and the likes and dislikes to see if what
Yeah.
they're saying is actually
definitely.
working.
Tutorials
But
are
now
easy
you can
though.
just-
If the video doesn't start off with my friend today, it's gonna be
No,
bad.
no, bad
Okay
advice
guys,
otherwise.
today I'm going to show you how to update Windows for free.
If it doesn't sound like that, it ain't a good tutorial.
Always trust the Indian dudes with the tech savvy shit for sure.
Dude, it's so funny.
Yeah,
I
I
love
used
how
to,
they just be making them over there.
I used to when I was younger and I would like mess around with like a lot of Android phones and stuff. I would always go on YouTube and look up tutorials on like how to, I guess I forget what it's called, rooting like your phone.
Jailbreak?
Kind of like
Yeah.
it's like it's called rooting for Android though.
Yeah.
And like if I went on there and it was like the first 3 comments were like, oh, your link is a scam, and then there's 1 like and then like 80 dislikes, I would
Yeah.
immediately just click off the video. But
Yeah.
now you wouldn't even know.